Sicily, the largest island in the Mediterranean, melting pot of a dazzling variety of old cultures, and El Dorado for the sun-seeking Europeans who indulge themselves in dolce far niente on the kilometre-long sandy beaches of the Gulf of Castellamare. It's still possible here to find the dreamy towns and quiet corners that make a seaside holiday so inviting. The provincial town of Alcamo, only several kilometers from the Gulf of Castellamare, can look back on a long history. The castello and the church Chiesa di Gesù bear witness to an eventful past. Alcamo has also lent its name to the local Alcamo dock appellation. In the delightful, diverse valley landscape of Campo Reale, suddenly a hilly vineyard region appears, with colourful fields scattered throughout like patchwork. In 1968, Count Hugues Bernard de la Gâtinais, born in northern France, married Countess Luigia Guarassi. Just married and not yet able to speak Italian, he and his new wife founded the Tenuta Rapitalà. In this river valley, the vines are at home on the steeply sloping hillsides and in the soil where clay and sand alternate. The grape varieties Chardonnay, Syrah and Pinot Noir, which in the meantime has spread worldwide, were first introduced in Sicily by the Count, where ideal conditions are found. To an even greater extent, this applies as well to the archaic indigenous varietal of Sicily, Nero d'Avola. Together, the Count and the Countess brought the wine of Tenuta Rapitalà, which is only vinified with grapes from their own vineyard, to distinction through nobility and finesse, technical perfection, and above all, through the character of the wines themselves. It took Count Hugues Bernard de la Gâtinais and his wife years of sacrifice and doing without to build up the wine estate and to position it as a quality leader. In this work-intensive time, they brought up 2 children alongside their work with the vines. Their son, Laurent, has been actively engaged on the wine estate since 1999, and since the deaths of his parents, he also presides over the wine estate. Since all the vineyards surround the cellar, as is the case in the large chateau of Bordeaux, the transport journeys are short, and the installations and processes are coordinated for fast handling. High quality is thereby guaranteed. The main building has been renovated as well, and a model laboratory has been added. Tenuta Rapitalà doesn't want to leave anything to chance, and tests quality from the ripeness of the grapes to the bottled wine, continuously, systematically, and meticulously. For this, trained personnel and modern lab facilities are always at their disposal, which makes it possible for the development of the ripening wines to be followed, analyzed, and rated. Tenuta Rapitalà allows their wines time to ripen. For this, they possess the necessary infrastructure, namely large traditional oak barrels in which the vintage wines develop and ripen toward their perfection. In the cellar, Count Laurent Bernard de la Gâtinais is advised and supported by the designated enologist Silvio Centorzi. Together, they regularly taste the developing wines and rate their quality. But also the temperature-controlled barrique cellar, in which the quality wines ripen, form an integral part in the long chain of single measures taken solely to serve quality. The wines of Tenuta Rapitalà show a clear profile, have a distinct character and a great deal of originality, and they set a new standard on the Sicilian wine scene. Of this, the family may be proud, and on this basis, Count Laurent Bernard de la Gâtinais is breaking new ground.
Adesso conoscete Rapitalà.
Now you know Tenuta Rapitalà, the wine cellar and the vineyards. I hope we've been able to familiarize you with the way we work and our philosophy, and through that have been able to give you insight into our qualitative work. Our work is performed daily with passion. In the 1970s, we were the third wine cellar in Sicily to vinify quality wines. Tenuta Rapitalà was actually the first wine estate in Sicily to plant French varietals. And with this short film portrait, we hope that you'll share this passion with us. We grow passion is the slogan of Tenuta Rapitalà. One close look at the wine estate is all it would take to convince any critical wine connoisseur of the richness and passion of the South and of the quality orientation of Tenuta Rapitalà.